spoke too soon.
King of the Mountain.
He's a race walker, but he's better known as the Dude. It's Dude Racewalker in the Nissan Silvia S13. We've got Dude Racewalker in the pole position, Smokin' Joe Ferguson on the front right. And they're off for race 1. The top driver in points after 4 races will advance on to round 2. Smokin' Joe gets spun around there going backwards.
I like that, a little crazy Jimmy style.
Racewalker out in front, followed by Chicken George. Here they go through the Fujiwara turn. Dude Racewalker looking strong in this race through the car park, and Dude Racewalker will take the first win.
Let me get the button.
Oh boy. Oh my.
Fatality.
Well, I guess King of the Mountain is certainly back.
Yes, with the inevitable fatality.
Let's see, Chicken George is upside down. Several spectators are also out. And Gary the Gearhead is also flipped over. That's a DNF for him. That's a pretty rough start for this group of cars.
It was going pretty good here. Look at the Dude. Makes it past the finish line. We can't really see what happened from this angle.
You'll see right here, Smokin' Joe backs into Chicken George. That forces him to bounce off the wall and then sadly into the spectators on the other side.
And then right here, the Dude, he hit the curb and may have just grazed those spectators with his fender.
I don't know, that guy flew into the building. I'm not sure if that's grazing.
An aggressive graze, you know.
Are there different levels of grazing?
Well, there is a grazing that cattle and sheep do.
It was kind of like getting hit by a stampede, I guess.
Exactly, an aggressive graze.
Well, let's hope we have a better graze-free race 2. Smokin' Joe Ferguson in the pole position. After that first race, I think we may understand why Smokin' is in his name, and it has nothing to do with speed.
Well, he is moving pretty fast right now.
Chicken George fighting with Gary Gearhead for third. Ferguson in front, followed by Dude Racewalker. Slides around the corner. Joe Ferguson keeping that distance out in front. And race 2 will go to Smokin' Joe Ferguson.
And here comes Chicken George.
Seems like we are still missing one driver. What happened to Gary Gearhead?
A DNF is what happened to Gary Gearhead.
That's going to be 2 DNFs in a row for Gary Gearhead. Not looking good so far for Team Awesome Racing.
Well, at least he didn't flip over this time.
Well, that is an improvement. The scores at the halfway point. Dude Racewalker in the lead with 8 points. Smokin' Joe Ferguson 1 point behind with 7. Chicken George has 5, and Gary Gearhead has 0.
Gary is starting this race in the pole position, so this is his time to shine. Let's get some points, Gary.
Chicken George also starting in the front row on the right. Here we go with race 3. It's a close group going down the hill. Gary Gearhead in the lead. Some contact. Down goes Smokin' Joe Ferguson.
We got a wipeout.
Gary up on 2 wheels as Dude Racewalker passes both cars and takes the lead.
A nice move. The force is strong with this one.
This race now belongs to Dude Racewalker. No one is even close to him. And Dude Racewalker will take the win on race 3.
A well-deserved win there for the Dude.
I was waiting for the other 2 cars to arrive, but they are stopped over there by the garage.
Oh man, Gary Gearhead so close to actually finishing a race. That's going to be 3 DNFs in a row.
And there goes Smokin' Joe Ferguson. Let's see what happened to him again.
It appears that they tried to go 3 wide on a 2 wide lane. It was simply physics that put Joe Ferguson on his side.
Look at the sneaky pass right here by Dude Racewalker. Goes from 3rd place to 1st place in one single swoop. That is the type of driving that wins races and gets you to the next level.
That right there is how you race walk.
Isn't race walking just where you walk like really fast?
Now that you mention it, that probably is what race walking is.
My mom used to race walk.
Okay, well now his name is ruined for me. I had this whole Luke Skywalker Star Wars vibe going on, and now I'm just picturing some old dude walking really fast.
Well, either way, Dude Racewalker is in the lead with 13 points. Smokin' Joe Ferguson has 7. Chicken George has 5. Gary the Gearhead has not seen the finish line, and the finish line has not seen him. So basically, Dude Racewalker has dominated this race.
He's out there playing some Jedi mind tricks.
Chicken George in the lead. Dude Racewalker with the overtake.
He's telling him this is not the race you're looking for.
Joe Ferguson caught up with Chicken George. Dude Racewalker is gone. Driving solo. Running practice laps all the way to the finish line. This was not a race. This was just Dude Racewalker putting on an exhibition show.
18.3. 18 points for Dude Racewalker. He won 3 out of the 4 races.
Also, a special shout out to Gary Gearhead for consistency with 4 DNFs in a row.
That's a reverse clean sweep, isn't it?
It's got to be something, I don't know.
Maybe a dirty sweep.
The top 2 drivers advance on to the semifinal round.
So you don't have to be first, just don't be last or second to last.
Correct. Terrence Jr. starting in the pole position, Rip and Randy to his right in the Corvette. Terrence Jr. leading the pack. Dude Racewalker right behind him in second. Rip and Randy spins out.
Will Speed gets the pass over Rip and Randy.
Dude Racewalker sliding all over the place. Look at Terrence Jr. go.
Terrence Jr. is a king in racing. This right here is what royalty looks like.
He is gone. And Terrence Jr. takes the win on race 1 with a time of 15.6426 seconds.
Expert driving there by Terrence Jr. putting on a masterclass for all those who aspire to be the king of the mountain.
A relatively clean race there for all the drivers. No wrecks, and more importantly, no fatalities.
Oh, 3D, you messed it up right there.
What do you mean?
You said fatality.
Okay.
That means we're going to have one now.
I don't think that's how it works.
It's called the law of foreshadowing.
I've never heard of such a thing.
It's like Newton's 13th law or something like that.
Well, anyways, here we go with race 2. Rip and Randy starting in the pole. Will Speed to his right in the blue Audi Sport Quattro. Let's see who wins this one. Rip and Randy in the lead. Will Speed and Terrence Jr. side by side. Terrence pulls ahead. There's some contact there. It's a fight for second place.
Rip and Randy bouncing around.
Dude Racewalker runs into the side of Will Speed. That slows him down. Now it's Terrence Jr. in pursuit of Rip and Randy. Can he get the pass over the bridge?
It's a close one.
And Rip and Randy maintains the lead past the finish line to take first place. I don't see Will Speed or Dude Racewalker.
And there they are.
Dude Racewalker stuck sideways in that Nissan Silvia. Will Speed rammed into his side. You can see those two fighting for position right back there. Will Speed was out in front, but right here you can see Dude Racewalker making the pass on that turn. But all that blocking did not pay off in the end.
Blocking on the track is always a gamble. It can pay off big, or it can give you a DNF. In this case, it was a double DNF.
Nobody wins in a double DNF.
Oh, somebody wins. Somebody always wins.
Well, right now, Terrence Jr. is winning with 8 points. Rip and Randy has 6. Dude Racewalker has 3. Will Speed has 2. Will Speed starting this race in the pole position. He needs a win here to stay alive. Will Speed out in front. Rip and Randy in second. A close race here between all 4 drivers. Contact there between Dude Racewalker and Rip and Randy. Will Speed stays out in front of all of it.
Uh-oh, I think we lost Terrence.
Not sure what happened to him, but here comes Will Speed sliding. And that will be a win for Will Speed, followed by Rip and Randy and Dude Racewalker. Terrence Jr. is missing. That will add 5 points onto the board for Will Speed, who now has 7 points, only 2 points behind the leader, Rip and Randy.
And there goes Terrence Jr. At least he didn't wreck.
Let's see the replay. Look at Dude Racewalker trying to jump the curb to pass Rip and Randy, but it did not pan out for him as Rip and Randy maintained that second place spot, and that moved Rip and Randy to the top of the scoreboard. Randy has 9 points, Terrence has 8, Will Speed has 7, and Dude Racewalker has 5.
So everyone still has a chance, right?
Yes, remember the top 2 drivers will advance on to the semifinal round. So this is still anybody's race to advance on, but right now it looks like it may be Rip and Randy and Terrence Jr.
Well, let's go racing.
Here we go, 4th and final race. Dude Racewalker out in front, followed by Will Speed. Terrence Jr. falls back to 3rd. Rip and Randy wrecks.
Corvette down.
That might ruin Rip and Randy's chance right there. Dude Racewalker way out ahead. Terrence Jr. in 2nd.
What's going on with the dude?
The dude going down the track like a pinball.
Here comes Terrence, and he slides out.
Terrence Jr. stuck, but he takes a bump from Will Speed. Dude Racewalker wins the final race. Terrence takes 2nd. Will Speed 3rd.
What's the score?
It's going to be Terrence Jr. with 11 and Dude Racewalker with 10. Those 2 will advance on to the semifinal round.
Terrence Jr. moving on, baby. Oh, yeah.
The scoring goes 5 points for 1st, 3 points for 2nd, 2 points for 3rd, and 1 point for 4th.
And in the case of a DNF, tell them what they win, 3D.
Absolutely nothing. Here they go for the first race. Terrence Jr. in the lead, followed by Dude Racewalker. Clutch and Kitten currently in 3rd, Johnny Smoke in 4th.
Terrence Jr. out there driving like a pro.
Well, he is the Season 3 King of the Mountain, but that was in a different car.
Well, he seems to be handling this Ferrari F40 just fine. Look at that.
Terrence Jr. will pick up 5 points for that win on race 1. He gets tangled up with Dude Racewalker at the end there. The dude takes 2nd place, Clutch and Kitten 3rd, and Johnny Smoke comes in 4th.
Johnny Smoke really needs to light it up if he wants a chance of moving on.
We'd like to take a moment to give a shout out to all of our channel members. If you want to know what goes on behind the scenes of the 3D Bot Maker Diecast Racing League, consider hitting that join button.
I saw in the email there's a new video dropping soon for the pit crew, right?
Yes, the pit crew members get access to behind the scenes videos. Here we go with race 2. Clutch and Kitten in the pole, Johnny Smoke in the blue Mazda on the right.
Let's see what that little Honda can do.
Right now it's a close race, Clutch and Kitten out in front. Dude Racewalker gets spun around.
Dude, what's going on?
He's continuing the race in reverse. Clutch and Kitten running away from Johnny Smoke. Can Johnny catch up to that cat?
Let's see if Johnny's got the dog in him.
He's getting close. They're across the bridge, and Clutch and Kitten will pull off the win on that race. And here comes Terrence Jr. way behind everyone else.
Hope he's not having trouble with that Ferrari after he got hit by Dude Racewalker.
It didn't seem like that bad of a hit.
Well, it is a Ferrari, it's not built tough like a Fiero.
Are Fieros known for being built tough?
Yes, they absolutely are.
Where do you get this information from?
It's common knowledge. Don't you remember the slogan, Fiero tough?
I believe you're thinking of Ford Tough.
No, why would a Ford be tough?
It's their trucks, built Ford Tough.
That sounds ridiculous and highly suspect. Everyone knows the reliability of the Fiero is unparalleled.
Well, that may be true. Here we go with race 3. We've got Johnny Smoke in the pole position. Dude Racewalker on his right. This is Johnny Smoke's chance to put some big points on the board. Right now he is trailing by 3. Clutch and Kitten moves up to second place. Terrence Jr. sliding around. He's definitely having trouble with that car.
He needs to fire some mechanic.
Dude Racewalker cuts off Clutch and Kitten to move into second place. Johnny Smoke still in first.
Go, Johnny, go.
And Johnny Smoke's gonna bring it home for the win. That will certainly help him out on the scoreboard.
Look at that, Dude Racewalker trying to do to Johnny Smoke what he did to Terrence Jr.
We've got a pileup over here. Apparently nobody's brakes are working tonight.
They never do, 3D. They never do.
That is true. Let's see the replay of that pass right here. Look at Dude Racewalker cutting off Clutch and Kitten. In King of the Mountain, your position on every race counts, even if you don't come in first.
Yeah, those second place points can really add up.
That race is going to be Terrence Jr.'s second fourth place finish in a row. That's really going to hurt him on the scoreboard.
Well, something is definitely wrong. Either his car got damaged from Dude Racewalker, or he had some bad tofu before the race.
Bad tofu can definitely do that to a driver.
It's absolutely devastating. Don't ask how I know.
I was not planning on asking that at all.
Let me tell you how it started.
No. Here we go. Race 4. Clutch and Kitten and Johnny Smoke both have 9. Dude Racewalker has 8. Terrence Jr. has 7. The top 2 drivers advance on to the finals. Who's it gonna be?
The Dude's definitely going for this one.
Dude Racewalker in the front with Johnny Smoke on his tail. Terrence Jr. back in third, followed by Clutch and Kitten. The Dude is starting to run away from this one. A burst of speed.
He's got some good handling.
Oh, and down goes the Dude.
And I spoke too soon.
And here comes the other drivers to join the party. And that's gonna be...
I got this one, 3D.
Quadruple DNF.
It's in the game.
I believe that's our first quadruple DNF, as you call it, of this tournament so far.
The good old quadruple D.
Well, as the rules go in the 3D Botmaker Diecast Racing League, if no one passes the finish line, the race is restarted. So we're going to send these drivers back up to the top to do it again.
I guess I could have used this one.
Epic fail.
Loser.
Okay, you're enjoying this way too much.
I like buttons.
Well, here we go. The restart of race 4. Same positions, same score. Hopefully one of these drivers can make it past the finish line this time. And they're off for the 4th and hopefully final race. Dude Racewalker once again out in the lead, followed by Johnny Smoke. Slides around the turn. Everyone in the same positions they were in last time. Can anyone catch up to the Dude?
I think the only one who can stop the Dude is the Dude.
This is where he had trouble before. This time a clean exit. Dude Racewalker takes the win on race 4. Johnny Smoke comes in second. And it's going to be Dude Racewalker and Johnny Smoke advancing on to the finals. Wow.
The king has fallen, 3D. The king has fallen. Race in peace to the Terrence Jr. dynasty.
Well, I certainly did not expect those results, but as they say, you can't win them all.